Hello, welcome to the extra footage video. I decided in the last one to do a little talking, nothing major though. Oh, this is nice. I think I'll go the spin over here so you can see more. It's a really nice spot right here. Let's check the time. .6:48. Oh, this is really nice in here. Really nice in here. Oh, I love it. I kind of like it when it's a little darker with the green. It doesn't pick up as good with the camera, but it's beautiful. I notice when I'm in those darker areas, if I point the camera towards the light, it brightens it up considerably. Oh, it's muddy up ahead. Oh, not too bad. I can definitely get past through that. Wondering how much wind I picked up today walking. Definitely not as windy as it was yesterday. River's really high. Woo! That tree broke. Look at that tree. A few years ago they made this path better. I think they widened it and put a better pavement on it. I think they did that, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. Now I'm going to be going underneath a road, but this isn't the big road overpass that I'm going to. That's further down. This isn't as, you know, a primary road. You'll hear traffic, but not like the other one. Oh, it looks really muddy under here, but I think I can make it. If you can see that mud. Not too bad. I mean, over there it is. Oh, there's a deer. See him? He's a young one. He's less than a year old. He's probably got a mama nearby. He's letting me get pretty close. The deer in the city get really, really tame. Look how close he's letting me get. Okay, there he goes. Now that's an interesting, I've gotten pretty close to them on this trail with my bike, but never that close walking at it I can remember. Yeah, you watch the extra footage, you get that extra stuff. No extra charge either. Another beautiful evening. There's going to be more of them as we head into fall and summer ends. Good evening. I smell a restaurant. There's another bad house. I'm not going to zoom in on it. I think I kind of forgot about this spot, or I dismissed it because there was water and I thought this was a small area. Well, that water has gone down and it's not as a small area as I thought. Got a full walk in the spirit video here. Didn't think I was gonna be able to get one, and still don't have it all covered yet. Extra footage. That's cool. I'm going to zoom in on that. There is a tree over there on the other side of the river. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a hollow hole in the bottom of that tree on the other side of the river. This zoom is a pain. I think it's off now. It looks off. This is one of those stretches that was straight. Place I would like to, you know, go quickly on when I'm on my bike. Swing you to this side, there's like a pond over here, or a marsh area. I don't know if I have it high enough over it that you can see it or not. Show you something up here. I started seeing these in these ponds. I didn't know what it was for a while. You see that little cage thing there? Do you know what that's for? That's to stop beavers from building dams to block the, because there's water that goes under the path here to the river. So that's to stop beavers from building a dam and blocking the water. Coming into the woods again, another darker area, especially since we're closer to sunset. Gnats, lots of gnats. I can start hearing the traffic up ahead. When it gets really loud, I'll turn around. Traffic. A little muddy here. This area, you know, is a little marshy, swampy. Water must be going down a little bit. Oh, more water on the trail. But not too bad, I can get past that. I like zooming through here in my bike, around these little corners. Even the mold, I forget what they call that, growing on the path here. Ooh, it's really slick and muddy. Not too bad though. Oh, this might be unpassable. We'll see. Look at that. It's quite muddy here. I can walk this though. Just not gonna walk it too fast. This is slippery stuff. Woo. Algae maybe? I forget what this is. I should know. I have aquariums. It's just slipping my mind right now. Look. Almost like a scene from The Lord of the Rings or something. The dead marshes. Oh, I forgot about this little area behind the houses here. Kind of cool. I like going through here. Haven't been down here in a while. Again, a couple of years. I think there's another park here. Don't remember. I think a baseball field is coming up. Oh yeah, and I can see the highway, so we're almost there. And it's not too loud. Maybe traffic is down. I've seen this grass filled with cars for the baseball games over here. I biked through here when they did lots of baseball games. Of course, a lot of that's been slowing down because of the virus. So yeah, this is a park here. More like a baseball park. No playground, I don't think. Bunny. Oh, he's gone. About 3 feet away from a bunny right there. Baseball field. There's the highway. It's not too loud though. Not like when I was, and it was just on the other side of that where I turned around. Since it's not too loud, I'm going to keep walking. Getting a little loud. Past the 5 o'clock peak hour, so It is getting a little loud. Not enough to distract me, turn me around though. It might not be so pleasant on the camera, so I have to consider that. But if it gets too bad, I can always cut the audio and put in my music. Nice little stretch here, like right before you get to the overpass. It wasn't as breezy here tonight as I was expecting. Maybe a bit more earlier. It's definitely died out even since I've been out. It's a pretty little stretch here, but definitely loud with the traffic. I'll be turning around up ahead. I just want to finish going through this really pretty area. Oh, there's some ducks out there. Can you see the ducks? Walk a little faster. So here we are. We're at the overpass, but I'm not going to go any further. Good evening. It's getting darker, so I'm trying to keep good light behind me. It makes the screen much brighter. Hardly any wind now, but there's some. Actually have a lot of miles still on this trail for several Walk in the Spirit videos. I think I've gotten 50% of it covered now, though. I think I've gotten 6 miles out of this thing so far. Doctors tell me you need to do more walking. Now I'm doing it. I take some blood pressure medicine, slightly elevated blood pressure. Take a very small amount of blood pressure medicine. They said with diet and exercise I probably could eliminate it. That's how small of an issue it is. But it's an issue. Otherwise I wouldn't have to take the medicine, right? But I struggle with blood pressure due to other things besides, I don't know if you can see it in there. I walked over there once. I think there is a orchard in there. I don't know if it was apples or what. But I have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, stress in my life. Which I really don't want to discuss. But this stuff really helps here. Walking out here, I love it. Gotta be careful, this is that slippery stretch. This could be duckweed too, or algae. I don't know if you can see that I'm walking on. A little muddy here. Now, this is an interesting angle. Look down, see what I'm walking on, huh? Really marshy here, see this? Yeah, let's do a circle here. I really should get going. This is probably my longest walk, out for over an hour. My wife wants to go out on her walk, so I don't want to get too late. But she likes to go out later, 7:30 even. And by the time I get home, it's probably 7:30. I'm guessing it's 7:15 now. I don't know. I'm not going to look. I want to just keep walking. Even though my walk on my family property was kind of a failure, you know, I got it on video, but I really enjoyed walking that. It was great. I loved it. Just walking out in nature, I just love it. Spent many hours walking through the family property when I was, you know, a kid. Ages 7 to, oh, I don't know. My parents were divorced, so I moved with my mom twice. So probably from 7 to 17, 10 years. You can take maybe a year and a half out of that when I was with my mom. That I lived there. And spent many, many hours walking those properties. Go out on the lake with a rowboat. My grandpa had a rowboat. I'd go out on the lake. I didn't do that as much as the walking. And as the years went by, I probably did it less and less. You know, there were probably times I maybe did it early on when I was old enough and my dad would let me. I'd probably go 4 or 5 times during the summer, but that probably turned to once or twice when I got older. There was there were 2 islands on the family lake. One was, you know, a solid island, and there was another one that floated because it was kind of like a marshy island. It had no solid, and it kind of would float around, I think. Not far. And when the lake was low, that other island would actually like almost disappear because it was close to shore. But now the lake is actually higher. But I would rowboat to that one little island. It really, really small. I don't know, maybe 40 feet long, 20 feet wide, I'm guessing. But I would like to walk around the lake. We had another lake, but that one was mostly marshy. I never really went. I think I went out on it twice. My grandpa would collect minnows out of that lake, and I think I went out with him a couple times, you know, for him to collect his minnows, and he would sell them. We had cranberries that grew in one of the marshes, and my grandpa and my dad would go pick cranberries. That's the only thing I didn't pick. I loved picking berries when I was a kid. It was really good. I could go all afternoon picking berries, and I would probably only eat a handful of them. My grandpa would come get me, and I would go berry picking with him sometimes. Growing naturally on our property, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Those are the big ones. And I once found a small wild strawberry patch. I don't think anyone else had ever found one. And I picked some strawberries out of that, enough that they made a jar of jam for me. I think we had June berries too, which I think grow in trees. That's one I would not probably recognize. I'm pretty good at some trees. My dad taught me a lot about trees. I can tell some trees. I know what an oak is. I know what a maple is. You know, I don't know every tree. So I don't know if I could recognize a June. See right here. Here's a tree with berries on it. I have no idea what that is. So I would never eat that. But I know my blackberries, my raspberries, my blueberries. We even had huckleberries, which are like blueberries but bigger. Alright, gonna go under that small overpass. Yeah, we had a lot of places for blackberries to pick, and a few places for raspberries. Matter of fact, on that family property I walked, that's where we would go for the blueberries. Lots of blueberries there. When we were up there, I didn't see any. Must not have been the time of the year for them. I don't remember what time of the year those are. It's definitely getting darker. It's probably going to be pretty dark in here where I'm walking now. More light to my left, so I'll put the camera to my right. Definitely learning more tricks on how to use this camera as I'm using it. I think we're getting close now, folks. I think I can hear the people at the park. I'm guessing we got 3 minutes left, if that. Yep, here it is. Now this is the pond we walked around when we came in. Came in that way, but I'll take the regular path out. This is definitely a pretty stretch. I think the last one was my favorite stretch, where I had that greenway we walked on. That was beautiful. I loved it. This is definitely beautiful too, just not my favorite. Soccer fields over here. Busy down there, otherwise I'd go down there. Well, folks, that's gonna be about it on our extra footage. God bless. We'll see you again soon, Lord willing. Bye now.